One question mark that still remains for the Patriots leading into week 1 of the NFL season is who will be calling defensive plays. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar and Alex Barth. Guys, Jerod Mayo might be in the lead as the favorite, but one strange thing about this whole situation is Bill Belichick in his Wednesday morning press conference just refuses to answer who will be calling defensive plays. Why is he keeping it a secret? What is there to gain from that?
I mean, why tell people when you don't have to tell people, right? I guess there's every piece of information to Bill Belichick is valuable. And if he can just keep the Steelers thinking about who's going to be calling plays and is it going to be Belichick and how invested is Bill in the defense and all those kind of things just for a little bit longer, it kind of gets in people's heads a little bit. Bill Belichick is a master of manipulation and he just has no desire to show his cards. That's all it is.
But if it's Jerod or Steve, right, Jerod Mayo or Steve Belichick, I would think are the two favorites if it's not Bill, then what is he gaining? I get that he wants to, keep it under wraps, but those guys have no history of calling plays. There's nothing to scout. There's nothing to game plan. There's nothing you can look at.
Well, they did call
no
plays in the
history.
preseason, and I do.
But Bill himself said
point?
Scouting teams in the preseason is useless.
But what is the point of telling us? There's no advantage either way.
I just
so
think he's not telling us
because
he enjoys not telling us.
Yeah,
I think that's
what
the only reason.
I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
So getting to the question itself, who do you guys think, come Sunday Night Football and the Steelers are in this building, who will be calling the plays defensively? Will it be Bill himself, or will he actually dish out the responsibility?
Yeah, so I think that Jerod Mayo has a really good chance to call plays, but I think that it's a little bit different this year when in terms of what's actually going on than what it was with Brian Flores last year. Brian Flores was the defensive coordinator of the Patriots last year. He might not have been by title, but he was leading all the defensive meetings. He was calling plays on game day. Belichick has been that guy so far for the defense, so Bill Belichick I'm talking about. So I think Jerod Mayo might have the play sheet. He might have the other headset. He might be the one relaying the calls, but I think Bill is kind of the master overseeing everything anyways. So it's Bill Belichick's defense. It just might be Jerod Mayo's play sheet for the night.
I don't know. I think Jerod Mayo, I don't think you're giving him enough credit. I think he has a bigger role in this than you're saying because, well, it would be his first time calling plays. He was on the other end of it for so many years. I think that's something that Bill Belichick's going to factor in. And in week 1, where there's so many moving pieces on offense and you're dealing with a new left tackle, a number of new wide receivers, I think Bill's going to want to put a lot of attention into the offensive side of the football. And you're right. He's going to be right. He's going to be breathing down Jerod Mayo's neck all night. But I think Jerod Mayo actually has a pretty big role in what this defense is going to look like Sunday night. I think he's going to be the one not just calling the plays, but I think he'll be the one scheming and all of that as well.
You think he's going to run the game plan also?
In-game. I think, the pregame, all that work, Bill obviously has a hand up, but I think once they get into it in terms of making the adjustments and all of that, I think Jerod Mayo is going to have a bigger hand in that than a lot of people expect. Bill, again, will still be over his shoulder, but I wouldn't be surprised if the first time they come to the huddle, right, Steelers have their first drive offensively, Patriots come off, go to the bench, what are we looking at? I think it's going to be Jerod Mayo in the middle of that huddle. I do.
Okay. This Foxboro Report is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to clnsmedia.com/win. Enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus for all of our Patriots coverage. Head to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.